Let me ask you something real. How many times have you promised yourself, I'll be serious starting tomorrow? Then the next day arrives and nothing changes. You set big goals, make strict plans, and force discipline like it's a punishment. But after a few days, motivation dies, stress wins, and everything crashes. Here's the truth nobody teaches us. You don't need more discipline. You need momentum. Once momentum starts, even small, you become unstoppable. Today, I want to show you how tiny habits build massive momentum. Not perfection, not 5-hour study sessions, just small wins stacked daily, turning into discipline automatically. If you're tired of restarting every week, if you're tired of forcing yourself to change, this video is for you. A few months ago, I was at the lowest point in my routine. I had plans, big ones. Study 6 hours daily, read 20 pages a night, wake up early. But every system I made lasted 3 days because I was trying to jump from zero to extreme. One night, instead of forcing myself to study for 6 hours, I told myself just 10 minutes, only 10 minutes. No pressure, no discipline war. And that night, I studied for 40, not because I forced myself, because momentum carried me further. That's when everything clicked. Why discipline fails? We think discipline means no excuses, no breaks, no weakness. But your brain doesn't work like a soldier. It works like energy. If you start with huge goals you're not used to, your brain says, too hard, too heavy, not today. But when you start small, almost too easy, your brain says, I can do that. And once you start, you keep going. This is momentum. And momentum is more powerful than discipline. Many actions, big results. Imagine this. You want to study 4 hours daily. Instead of forcing it, start with 20 minutes. You want to read regularly. Start with 2 pages, not 20. You want to work out. Start with just push-ups for 60 seconds. When you lower resistance, your mind stops fighting. You begin. And beginning is the hardest part, because once you begin, 5 minutes become 20, 20 becomes 40, 40 becomes consistency. Small wins, confidence, momentum, discipline, habit stacking, this secret weapon. Here's where it gets powerful. Momentum doubles when you stack habits. This means whenever you finish one small habit, immediately attach the next. Example routine. Wake up, drink water, make bed, 10-minute study, 5-minute walk, journal 3 lines. Notice something. Nothing here is huge, but each one triggers the next. Like falling dominoes. You don't need to fight your brain for motivation every time. Momentum does the pushing. Practical system. Try tonight. Here's a system that will change your productivity starting today. The momentum ladder. Pick one area you want to improve. Studying, fitness, reading, anything. Now write 5 levels from easiest to hardest. Example, studying momentum ladder. 1. Open your notebook. 2. Read for 5 minutes. 3. Study for 15 minutes. 4. Solve 2 practice questions. 5. 1-hour deep focus session. Notice something. Even level 1 counts as progress. On low energy days, do level 1 or 2. On strong days, climb higher, but never break the chain. Momentum builds even on your worst days. Mini pause. Think about that. Discipline collapses when you fail. Momentum grows even if you do a small step. You versus you. You're not losing because you're lazy. You're losing because the mountain you're trying to climb is too big on day 1. Your goal is not to conquer Everest in one night. Your goal is just to take one step, then another, then another. You don't win through force. You win through movement. So stop bullying yourself into discipline. Start building momentum. Tonight, not tomorrow. Choose one tiny action. Study 10 minutes. Read a page. Do 10 push-ups. Write 3 lines in your journal. Small steps aren't weak. They're the spark that lights the fire. Let's level up, not with pressure, but with progress. One small win at a time. Brain mode on.